stay just as you are, and you all may be seated. Here we are. We made it. What a wonderful moment. I'm going to go ahead and just start off by saying happy wedding day to the two of you, and welcome. You're so welcome. I'm going to do this real quick, right? I got you here. We're gathered here to celebrate a promise between two people that deeply love each other. You know, God has written on every human heart the invitation to love. Thank you both for accepting his very beautiful invitation the day that you met. Love is obviously the reason that we're all here. Not only do we say, I love you today, but I will love you for all of your tomorrows. Robert, Regine, today your journey has brought you here before each other, before these beautiful witnesses, to declare your love for one another and to promise each other to be there for the next chapter of your lives. Today will mark as one of the most celebrated days for the two of you. My wish is that every year on your anniversary, that you're able to look back on this very day with true joy, sincere happiness. Remember just how much you loved and how much you supported each other on this, your magnificent day. All right, now let's jog your memories. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to the earliest memory you have of seeing each other for the first time. Are we there? Okay, I like that. I like the little smiles that go with it. I'd like you to also go to perhaps your first date. Try to remember where you went, maybe a little of a conversation. Gather all of those moments, those memories. Place them here. Leave them here as if they were engraved on the tablet of your hearts. Continue to love with all of your hearts. Live with meaning. And always try to be that partner that has room to give, to forgive, and to trust. And know that the person that you're holding on to will still always be your very best friend. Because true marriage is so much more than just the joining of two persons. What I truly believe is that it is the uniting of two souls that God had predestined to be together. And I look at the two of you, I'm certain this is the case here. So with all of that said, I'm going to take your beautiful bouquet and hand it to this beautiful lady here. Thank you very much, gorgeous. And let's have you two face each other, hold hands. I don't even have to tell him to get lost in your eyes. He's already there. This is perfect, Robert. Robert, I'm going to ask you first if you take this beautiful woman standing before you, Regine, to be your bride, your best friend, to be your wife. Do you promise to love, honor, and cherish her all the days of your life? Regine, do you take this handsome gentleman standing before you, Robert, to be your best friend, your protector, and your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, and cherish him all the days of your life? Perfect. I'm looking at your beautiful wedding bands. I'd like you to keep holding hands, but let's look here at your beautiful wedding bands. Here we go. When we look at the rings, oh, we keep holding hands. I love that. Yeah, you're good. When we look at the rings, we can see that they're formed into perfect round circles with no beginning, or more importantly, no end. As God intended it, when we place your wedding bands together in this fashion, they form the sign of infinity. May these beautiful blessed rings always be that reminder to each of you that someone else carries your heart, and they love you just as much as you love them. Robert, I'm going to hand you your bride's very beautiful ring. It's probably one of the tiniest rings I've ever seen. I'm going to hand you her hand as well here. Take your time placing your ring there. And then, Regine, I'm going to say you get used to that, okay, my dear? I have a ring for you. Before you place the ring on his left hand, you're going to go ahead and place your love inside the ring that Robert will be wearing for the rest of his life. Go right ahead, dear. Your beautiful promises They are laced. Perfect. They are laced in these rings that you've just exchanged. You two, take a look at your wedding bands. These are the very first gifts that you give each other on your wedding day. May you always treasure your rings like you'll treasure your marriage, like you'll treasure each other. Let me invite the two of you now here to the end of the candle. Stand here together. Slide your arm around each other's waist to get nice and close. Before you, we have 3 candles. The 2 outer candles that are lit, they represent each of you and your personal journeys before your wedding day. The center candle represents our Heavenly Father and your invitation to Him to come into your hearts, to come into your home, and to come into your marriage. And because you come before Him in His name naturally, He's going to love, protect, and bless this beautiful union. I invite you now at this end. You'll take this one, and you'll take this one here. Just right here, right there. Yeah. Smile, you two. Go ahead and light that together. There you go. Perfect. Just perfect. And you may place those back, and then we're going to head to the Philippines, right? We're going to go to this camera. You two come with me. Come back this way. Robert, bring your bride with you. You're going to stand closest to me. Robert, on this side. Keep your bride there. Keep your arm around her tiny waist. And let's head to this camera. Let's head to the Philippines. Go ahead, you two.
Hi, I'm already married.
Oh, she's so cute.
I'm happy.
Oh, and they're stealing a kiss. I love that even more. I love it. Did you want to say anything else?
I'll love and cherish her the rest of my life.
Getting the rest of us cry. All right, you two, come on back to the center. All right, let's have to face each other and hold hands. As you continue to walk down the path of life on days that seem dark or light, may you always turn to each other in times of sorrow or joy. Lean on each other as you enter new beginnings and continue to share all of God's promises with each other. It is truly now my great honor to pronounce you as husband and wife. You may seal your promises with a kiss.